Today's video is in collaboration with Ray's Homestead. We have become fast friends over social media, and she's actually across the pond. And I thought it would be so much fun to exchange comfort food recipes. And she made my chicken and dumplings. I will link that video in the description box below. And today I'm making her beef stew with dumplings. And I was kind of surprised because dumplings are different from over there than they are here, but they were so good. I can't wait to share this with you. This recipe also from her blog will be linked in the description box. Please go over to her YouTube channel, subscribe. She has the most calming voice. I can listen to her talk all day long, and she has a beautiful made videos that are just a pleasure to watch. So go show her some love. All right, so for this beef stew and dumplings, I am cutting up some carrots that we got from our garden. These are fresh, and I mean, so good. Anytime you can use fresh ingredients in any meal, it's just going to taste that much better. And so I'm using fresh carrots, fresh thyme. That was not in the recipe, but I think she used dry thyme, but I had some fresh, and I'm going to use that. Recipes like this just kind of make me excited for fall because fall is my favorite season. I love soups, stews, anything like that. And this one was just insane. It was so good. My husband not only went back for seconds, he went back for thirds. And so that tells you how good it is. But in my Instant Pot, I'm going to use it as a slow cooker. And I'm putting in some Worcestershire sauce and some olive oil, the carrots, thyme, and onion. I put in some fresh garlic from our garden. It wasn't called for in the recipe, but I have a ton of fresh garlic and I put it in everything. And so I just went ahead and put that in here as well. So I added all my ingredients, and then I put the beef in here and a package of organic beef broth. And I'm going to put this on the slow cooker mode in my Instant Pot for 8 hours, I believe is what it called for. I started this really early in the morning, and I got thinking about it, like, these are the type of meals I need to start making more because I can start them in the morning, and by dinner time, I am ready to go with dinner. And those types of meals are just the best. So I'm going to get this in the slow cooker, let it go for about 8 hours, and we'll come back and make the dumplings. As I said before, these dumplings are not like dumplings that I make. These were kind of more like a pie crust. Now, her recipe calls for suet. I could not find it here. And so what I decided to do was use frozen butter instead, because suet is a fat, beef fat, I believe. And so I just used that. It also called for self-rising flour, which I do not have. So I made my own. I put the flour and some salt, baking soda, and baking powder to make my own self-rising flour. She has it in grams, and so I got my handy dandy little scale out and did that. But what I did was grate the frozen butter in a bowl And then you add the self-rising flour, or the flour like I made with just salt, baking soda, baking powder, into that with 2 or 3 tablespoons of ice water. And it's kind of like a pie crust, I would say, but wow, it was decadent. Now, this is one of those meals I probably wouldn't let myself eat every day because it was so decadent. But as you will see, I added my flour in with the frozen shredded butter in a medium bowl. I mixed it with a spoon at first, and then I kind of went in there with my hands to pull it all together. Now, she has you kind of roll this out or press it out and cut it into 8 equal parts. Now, I may have done it totally wrong from what she does it, but it turned out so good, I don't care. So it is so good. You have got to give this a try. I would say that this may be this will be on the menu all fall and winter. I can see us making this at least every other week because it's super easy to get it going in the morning, and then by the time it's dinner time, put the dumplings. They just take a couple minutes, and so good. But I cut these dumplings into 8 equal parts and laid them on top of the beef stew, put the lid back on low, and let it cook for about 30 minutes before it was ready to serve. So I just love trying other people's recipes, and this one was probably top of the list that I've tried in a long time. So head over to raishomestead.com and grab this recipe. It'll be in the description box. Also, I will link her video for my chicken and dumplings. Subscribe to her channel and you will not be disappointed. She's amazing. Once you hear her talk, you're gonna be like, I love this channel. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. Thanks for collaborating with me, Ray's Homestead, and we will see you on the next video.